Good morning from Enid, Oklahoma. Alright, so this is our training grounds. This is where we'll do vehicle extrication. That's our burn building over there for structural live fires. And that is our ARF trainer, aircraft rescue firefighting. Propane lines running out of that welded up aircraft. And that's what was set on fire as well as that. Last week we did vehicle extrication. We'll put dummies inside of it. We'll respond crews out here for training. In this one we had 2 personnel inside, 2 victims of a head-on collision. Popped the doors, they cut the A post, B post, and C post. They kind of just folded the roof back, if you can see, almost like a taco, to get access to patient A and B that was in the front seat and back seat, stabilize them and get out. Similar over here, we had 2 patients inside, as well as this guy right here crunched in between. They'll come in and they'll cut A post and rip the doors off. You can see this indention right here where the jaws of life were used to separate the door and pop the door. Patients were pulled out, taken to triage, and the exercise was terminated. I'm gonna walk on over here, show you a little bit of our ARF aircraft. That's the control tower right there. You'll have safety up there, the ignition officer. They'll pretty much dictate how hot and heavy the flames are and which of the burners are actually going off. You can hear aircraft taking off at the moment. We got a couple, you can't really see from right here, T-38s. They're kind of the jet fighters that the pilots train on. So it's a simulated aircraft that's crashed, hard landing, or actually just crashed off takeoff. That'll be an engine that might have fallen off and is on fire. I'll show you where the igniters are, and then we'll walk up inside the aircraft. Usually this whole area is filled with water, so it's a pain in the ass to drag hose around through this with the charged hose line. Little box right there is where the igniter is. Scoot out of the way. Right in there. And flames will pop out there and shoot out. Teams will make their attack. Every little box you see like this one right here is where flames will come out of. Sometimes we'll make entry, we'll crawl up on this, stairs, drag the hose line up and inside. We're gonna go around after the aircraft and go in through the back door. No pun intended. Another ignition box, more flames from right there. There's a couple up in the tail section that's good to hit. We'll circle around with our big crash trucks, post up right over here on the other side of this berm and hit them with the roof turrets and bumper turrets. Puts out quite a bit of water. Our guys will make entry through here. They will come on inside of this. More flames be popping out here. Make entry on up to the cockpit area. Where there's propane lines running as well in here, and this whole thing will get flamed up pretty good. So this is pretty bare bones of just practicing our initial attack on an aircraft. This has nothing to do with shutdown. As you can see, there's no control panels or any kind of throttles. Here's more engines. They both have igniters in them, so those would be up in flames too. I mean, for the most part, whenever we do our attack, it's our ARF vehicles. We have 3 of them. I'll show you those here in a little bit. That do the most damage because they have the most PSI or gallons per minute GPM that they can throw. It's probably going to be pretty dark in here, but I'll show you a little bit of what our structural trainer looks like. And over there you got the T1 hangar. That's for the pilots that are doing mostly commercial flights, kind of. Not really a fighter jet or a prop plane. So it's 3 stories for our Firefighter Combat Challenge team. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but you can always Google it. The guys will run up those stairs with hose packs in probably 4 or 5 seconds to get to the top. And it's brutal. I've done it before and I've thrown up just from going so hard at it. Let me pop another door. All right, that helps out. So initially, we'll take some of this ordinary combustible, trees, leaves, sticks, and we'll fill up this room, which is a special room that we use to burn in. It's got special insulation. Even though the whole building's metal, this one is just made for it. Let me pop another window. Yeah, that ain't working. More hay bales we'll use to start it off. Stairs go to the 2nd floor and up to the 3rd floor. You guys can really see, this is what we'll build up, this whole stanchion right here. We'll stack it probably to about this high or so with Class A material. The trees and sticks and old pieces of wood. Pretty much have a big bonfire in here. And this is where they come down. They'll make entry either through there, sometimes the window, sometimes even this door, and practice their attack methods just to knock down the fire and make sure there's no patients. That's pretty much just live fire, and every once in a while we'll still do some of just structural evolutions. We'll take those same dummies you saw over there in the car, and we'll hide in here and send our guys in 2 at a time, sometimes 4 at a time, and have them come on in and find them wherever we put them. That's pretty much it for now. I'll show you the station here in a little bit.